Hi, everybody, and welcome, of course, to your this week's Power Shot with myself, Paul Rees, and the wonderful Anna Rooney. We have a fantastic subject to talk about with you this morning to get you ready for the weekend. I heard this many years ago on a clip on YouTube, which is the difference between a 1 pint and a 10-gallon person. And, Anna, we were talking off air before we come on, and the importance of understanding that, there's a guarantee that those who are thriving as entrepreneurs, who are pushing forward as entrepreneurs, we can say you are a 10-gallon person. And then
I love your analogy of 1 pint or 10-gallon, because I never knew pints or gallons before end of an island, but I do know now. And I love that analogy because, we meet a lot of people who at a certain level.
Yeah.
Not necessarily saying some is good, some is bad. Absolutely not. It's about to find the right balance for your own personal growth as a person and as a business person.
Yeah.
Because we know that we have to evolve. We have to hit the next level and the next level. Not because we always strive to fill that gap. The world around us moving is so fast, and
it is.
We have to move with it, isn't it?
We do naturally keep filling gaps as entrepreneurs. Here's the thing, and let me fill in this quick analogy here that I heard and I wish to share in the call. So here's where we are, listeners and viewers. Okay, so 1 pint people, we start, as we could say, as a 1 pint person in life, and we keep evolving. And let's say that we get to a place where we are 10 gallons. Then the realization is you need mentors and you need coaches and a support system around you to keep growing as an individual, especially when you are an entrepreneur business person. So what you have to do is you have to look around and think, okay, remember, a 1 pint person will only ever give you the best, fullest 1 pint version of themselves they can. These are people, but if you're a 10-gallon person, it can never fill you. Now, generally, when we look at the parent and child relationship, now we could say parents, due to the era they brought up in, I'm 55 and I say, listen, I love my parents dearly. And I do. But I could say my parents are giving me the best 1 pint version of themselves they can. But because I'm a 10-gallon person, they can't fill me. Now, I'm not saying that's the case, because my mother and father will listen.
I understand what you're saying, Paul, and I absolutely agree. It's more so generational thing.
Yeah.
Like I say to my kids, my, say, pride and achievement as a parent is when my children will go far ahead of what I did, what I achieved. And I think that's where the analogy probably, the way I understand it, a pint and a gallon. And then what happens, I absolutely 100% with you on that you need to get people around you that are 10-gallon and you don't feel that you empty out of that conversation, whatever you had.
Yes.
But for me, the challenging element is more important, because when you're talking to people who are at your level, they're not just giving you the same, so filling your 9 to 10-gallon tank almost full or full, but they challenge you to keep it that level, right? Because there are times, and we all know there are ups and downs all the time in life and in business, but how to make sure that you don't go half full, you don't go below half full, or you go back to 1 pint. Well, so that's where the supports come in. That's where mentors and peers and I don't know, name it, but you have to be intentional. You have to select right people for you in order for you to be strong and filled with that 10-gallon mark or close to it, to be able to help whoever else needs that support.
Let me tie this up because of time and things. Here's where we are. So first of all, you have to recognize who are the 1 pint people around you. Now, again, 1 pint people doesn't make it wrong, but you have to understand the importance of recognition or you don't grow. So the 1 pint people around you, you'll start to see them because you feel they won't fill you, but that doesn't make it wrong. You also have to be aware there are camouflaged 1 pint people who wish to be 10 gallons, not do the work. Now, they pull off you. We call these energy vampires. They pull off you and actually give nothing into the conversation or into the opportunity. It's also good to know there are 1 pint people who are looking to grow. They're important. But understand
Yeah,
that when you
something you touched
start,
there about, yeah.
so when you
Sorry,
start
sorry, Paul.
measuring, you're good. But understand when you start
No.
measuring, be truthful with yourself. I have friends that are 1 pint people, but amazing. They keep me grounded. But I wouldn't go to them to fill me. I go to them to remind me.
Yeah, I just wanted supposed to clarify some of the things when we say 1 pint or 10 gallon. It's not necessarily the knowledge and experience. You mentioned the word energy. To me, there could be absolutely no relevance to your business, what you do, but the energy they have, some other life skills they have, that it's enough. That little bit that you're missing in your 10 gallon, it could be that energy that person gives you. So basically, it's a self-awareness and see who is around you and how you basically can clear it out and leave the healthy environment for yourself to grow and bring others who in need with you. That's what I feel about 9 and 10 gallon people.
The right fill-in support system is what's important. And again, looking at that measure, 1 pint, 10 gallon, how do you get filled? How many people are 10 gallon around you to fill your 10 gallons? And how many people are 1 pint that don't fill? But then put them into your mind category. This isn't a wrong thing to do. It's hugely important because you then feel less disappointed when you're around the people that can't fill you, because you understand that's not where they sit in your life, but they do still play an important part.
Absolutely. We all play an important part, but how to find the right fit to fill that fulfillment, isn't it? So listeners, keep your 10 gallon up to close to 10 gallon.
Absolutely. And enjoy the 1 pint people for who they are. That's for sure. It's been fantastic, Anna. So let's do it quick. So we will catch you next week on the Power Shot with Anna Rooney and Paul Rees. Happy days and bye for now.
Bye for now.